Alright, what's up everybody? Sea Fairy, Candy, and Wave Drop is here. I've saved my breakout. Let's get Wave Drop. What? What is this? Only crystals. God damn. Scammed. Been scammed. Fine. I'll buy it. And the candy as well. I bought one package of the Wave Drop. Got scammed. Absolutely scammed. Fine. Let's use the mileage to boop it up again. Woo! This is why I always buy chests with crystals instead of using keys. So I've got a nice dollop of mileage. So candy is plus 381 for all bears. Let's have a look at the Sea Fairy in action. No treasures with the legend costume on. So the pet gets the costume when you run. It doesn't change the look in the lobby. I don't know if they're going to change that later on, but for now it's just once you start running it auto changes the costume. Overall, Wave Drop is just a glorified peppermint candy, really, and it goes and it spurts some water out. I think it also maybe does like some, it gives a little bit of health back, it seems, as well. Or maybe is that Sea Fairy's ability? I think it does something with your health as well. But yeah, the actual like main looking skill just looks like a glorified peppermint. Oh well, I'm not complaining. Gives them points, boy. So obviously Sea Fairy got a massive boost to her points in general. Right here. We were getting like, usually you were looking at like 5 million points per skill boopy. Now we're getting like 16 million or something crazy like that. So there is a substantial difference. So we're getting bonus time about 84, I think it was, around something like that, right? But yeah, so in this video I'm only going to be doing the legend costume. I won't be switching between them. I could have done the edit and switched between them, but it is what it is. They've also changed this in Land 9 as well to stop people from sliding under them all and jumping over and stuff. So there you go. Gotta find some new tactics if that's the way you were getting your high scores. Ripsy on that. But yeah, Sea Fairy in general, I don't know if it's her health in general or because of the pet. Like some like kind of slow energy drain thing, but Sea Fairy goes on for a fair amount of time, and that isn't even with the turbo or anything on. So God knows how far she'll go if we had turbo on. We'll check it out later, I reckon. But still, look at that, we're around like half health after collecting that. A bit less then, but still pretty decent. Her candy, I quite like her candy ability. It's not very like, whoa wee, look at me, kind of like legend, I guess. Kind of like Moonlight was kind of like sparkly everywhere, stuff like that. It was really apparent. Like I think this one's kind of like, it's non-intrusive, which I really like. It's not really off-putting in a way. Those little like shard, like Sea Fairy shard crystal things are magnetic, so don't have to really worry too much about jumping for them, unlike Moonlights, which if it's too high it doesn't come to you, etc. These just seem to be automatically magnetic regardless of where they land on the map. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm glad they didn't like, I mean, I guess they could have like redesigned her ability overall, but I'm pretty happy with the little constant little boops that the pearl puts out. But yeah, look at that, 212 million. Hey, 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 no treasures, banging. So Surfer and Pirate also got an update, so I'm going to cover them in this video as well. Let's have a look at Surfer in action. I wouldn't say Surfer is the great. I wouldn't be saying this is it, you know, get on Surfer, make sure you max him up. He's decent, but he's no meta. You might find that he could return to Breakout, maybe, maybe, but maybe not. At least now, like all the bubbles from, all the bubbles from the lemon slice are now magnetic, which is really nice. And the bottles are like super magnetic, so you can no longer really avoid them. That was kind of the tactic back way back when we used to miss bottles. You want like 14 bottles at this counter, 10 at this counter and stuff like that. So you used to slide and jump to avoid them, but no more is that tactic possible. So yeah, but not too bad. I mean, like Seafarer got like 84, so like 10 million behind, but our believe it or not, Surfer doesn't go too far really. I guess the pet, although it gives health, there's no slower energy drain per se, so I think slower energy drain does trump pets that give health overall. So I think like Speaker and stuff do trump pets that give health as opposed to slow energy drain, which is like why Dreamcatcher was so good. It used to slow energy drain down even if you were like really low on health. It used to kind of pause it enough to get extra ability out. So yeah, so as you can see, the health is dropping pretty rapid even though we are using like Lemon Slice. But yeah, I think it's interesting that they decided to update Surfer again. Surfer Soda Cookie, Surfer Cookie, Soda Cookie, whatever. I don't even know what I've said throughout this since the start of this actually. But did I say Surfer? I don't know. He surfs anyway. But it's not a bad score. As I said, it's not. You're not looking at any new metas. I mean, for maybe perhaps lower players who are not struggling to up their epics, perhaps if you have Surfer Max from a long time ago, perhaps it could prove quite valuable. So give it a go. Looking there, 156 though. That isn't too bad. No treasures. If you were gonna use Surfer and Relay with someone like Sorbet, just use pretty much like, you don't need to use speed treasures because of the pet. You could easily Relay with Sorbet and get a pretty decent score. So this run I'm gonna be doing Pirate, and the Giggle Bomb seems to have changed. It no longer seems to give the giant jelly. It always gives the magnet. However, unlike the Lemon Slice, the coins that Giggle Bomb puts out are not magnetic unless you have a magnet on or a skill on which attracts them. So if you miss the magnet, you miss all the coins, which also happens to me. Overall, Pirate doesn't make it that far. If I was going to be putting a treasure on, I would definitely be putting a speed treasure on Pirate. He does not make it to the next big potion, which means you waste it because you kind of go through it with the ghost. So if you're going to be planning to run with Pirate, yeah, I would use a speed treasure, unless you're going to be using something like Yeti or something like that. But if you're going to be using Giggle Bomb for whatever reason, yeah, get the turbo one or the skate to help you get that potion. Otherwise, it's just going to go to waste, unfortunately. But yeah. Alright, though, this update was, I guess it's kind of a mini update. Because there is a trial, I think, for Seafarer, right? I'll get on that in a separate video. But we'll just let Pirate run to the end now. I guess I could just zoom it up, eh? Should we just zoom up Pirate? Yeah, I'll probably just zoom him up. Extra speed here. Alright, though, we're going to leave it there for this one. Be on the lookout. There'll be more videos coming today with Seafarer, high scores, stuff like that. But yeah. Alright, though, and see you in the next video. Remember, if you're buying a package today, create a code Esquire. Merci beaucoup. Alright, until next time. Bye-bye.